Fire and Ice Returns, the legendary animation movie, is getting a prequel in comic book form from Dynamite Comics. Let's look at the previews. Hello and welcome to World of Conan, and today we're talking about something I didn't think was really on the horizon at first, but then again, the Frazetta girls or the company, I don't remember, was there Frazetta? Anyway, they're really making a lot of comic books from their IPs, so I guess it just was a matter of time until Fire and Ice would come in comic book form. So this is really cool. So that's what we're talking about. We're looking at some preview pages I can show from here, but I can also show from this article before making a review of the first issue. Now this Fire and Ice is a prequel story, so it's not the movie, which I think is good because we already have the movie. So although the extended version of the movie that was never released, the real vision that as I gather Bakshi had, which was cut down because of length reasons, long movies in the 80s wasn't really was definitely not the norm, so it was really cut down, and all the world building and the lore was cut out of the movie. This I have heard, which is really unfortunate, because that's one of the most fascinating parts, I think, of the Fire and Ice movie, which I would definitely wanted to have learned more about, all about the history of that world and everything else. So it became pretty superficial in the movie. So I guess in that way it's really good. We get comics now in the Fire and Ice world, so that we get the lore that is in that universe. So that's really cool. But anyway, let's first just read this article, look at some of the pages from the computer so you can see it better than just from my camera here. Fire and Ice 1 exclusive new Leonardo Manco pages revealed. Discover the savage world before the iconic Fire and Ice in Dynamite's all new prequel series. Get a first look at these stunning pages. Fire and Ice number 1, a prequel to the classic collaboration between legendary Frank Frazetta and director Ralph Bakshi. I gotta just give it up to the Frazetta girls. I think that was the name. I'm completely blanking right now. That they're making comics from, they're kind of turning in all the IPs of Frank Frazetta, or many of the paintings and stuff like that, into IPs, in that sense that they're making comic books, and probably down the line maybe, I don't know, new animations or movies or whatever, which would be cool. So they made Fire and Ice now, and then they have Dawn Patrol, and they obviously they have Death Dealer, which is the most iconic, Frank Frazetta character besides Conan, obviously. As you can see here, I think that might be my favorite Frank Frazetta painting. That and the it's the Berserker one when he's on the horse. Those two are my favorite Conan paintings by Frank Frazetta. So it's really cool that they're making new stuff in Frank Frazetta's world. So that's really cool. So hats off to the Frazetta girls. Anyway, so where was I? So it's coming on Wednesday, August 2nd. So that's here. Yes, that's a long way away. Well, not anymore, especially with the world on the brink of apocalypse, which is why Dynamite Entertainment has provided Bleeding Cool with this exclusive interior page for them, to be exact, for you to feast your eyes on early, in case we don't all make it. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Anyway, Gird your loins, folks, and prepare to witness the birth of a timeless vision where we learn how evil was trimmable when prehistoric innocence still roamed the world in this prequel by powerhouse creative team Bill Willingham and Leonardo Manco. Yeah, that's the really Bill Willingham is a legendary writer in the comic form. He's the creator of Fables and an Eisner winner, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's really awesome that they really got top tier writing talent for this comic. So that's really cool. They got a lot of, I don't know what they're talking about here. Let's see. What a weird article with a lot of crap. Okay, let's focus on the Fire and Ice preview number 1. Make sure to take a gander at the stunning art and immerse yourself in the savage prehistoric world before the release on the fate day. So yes, we got writer Bill Willingham, artist is Leonardo Manco. It really does have some really cool art. Really great looking. There's some more, but let's get to see it here as well. We've got a cover A by Bill Sienkiewicz, B Leonardo Manco, C Frank Frazetta movie poster. Yeah, I had to get the movie poster because I think this by Frank Frazetta is really fire of an image painting, whatever you want to call it. So I definitely thought that was the best pick. Okay, let's see here. More than 4 decades ago, the two iconic creators came together to bring the silver screen an amazing new world of magic and adventure. In their classic animated film Fire and Ice, legendary artist Frank Frazetta and famed director Ralph Bakshi crafted a unique vision of beauty and danger, of good versus evil, all cast against a hypnotic backdrop of savage prehistoric splendor. Now, at long last, this timeless vision is expanding into comics with the first new story to revisit Frazetta and Bakshi's remarkable realm since 1982. Before the fire waned and the ice spread across the world, before Tigra met Larn, before everything you know about the unforgettable animated movie came to be, there were the before times when evil might still be blunted, times when innocence was not yet lost. In Fire Ice number 1, acclaimed comics writer Bill Willingham joins forces with artist Leonardo Manco, making his triumphant return to comics, and a new legend is about to be born. So here, look at these preview pages. Or the pages from the comic book, as it's out already. I was supposed to make this video a long time ago, but I got sick for a few weeks, so I kind of just took the wind out of my sails for a good chunk of a time here. But anyway, yeah, Manco just really hits it out of the park. This is some fantastic pages, fantastic art. And there we got the mysterious legendary hero Dark Wolf on his horse, looking really cool with the kind of like wolf's head on him. Yes, that's really fire of an art here. Really fire art. Looks fantastic. Here we got the cover by Bill Sienkiewicz. We got this was the Manco part cover, yeah, and then we have the one I got, the Frazetta one, and we got Linsner one, and then we have Mahmoud Asrar, who also was worked with Marvel on the Conan comics as well. This is a great one as well, Francesco Francavilla. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to make this video before I review this because I just wanted people to know, because like I myself didn't know, there's a Fire and Ice comic out there right now. So for all you fans of the movie, fans of Frank Frazetta, or of just great art and of this great artist and the fantastic writer Bill Willingham, definitely suggest checking it out. I mean, at least it looks awesome. I don't think it's gonna be bad because Bill Willingham is great writer. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show, guys. Definitely go buy yourself a copy. I wonder when issue 2 is coming out. Let's see if there's I don't think there was. Does it say here anywhere? I don't know. It doesn't seem to be mentioned. There's also quite a lot of covers to choose from. I think they maybe went a bit overboard, or maybe that's just me. Maybe they just went completely nuts. That's one of the criticisms I hear of the more mainstream comic industry, is that their penchant for making insane amount of covers, different variant covers, which dilute the comics. But that's neither here nor there. Definitely go check it out, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Hail Colin.